Islands in the stream. That is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world
Wow.
now, and we'll rely on each other. From one lover to another. And welcome to the Screen Rock Podcast, the podcast where we discuss the weirdest and worst content that's been right on our screens and indeed our minds. Shout out to anyone who subscribes to this podcast on either Apple,
Platforms.
YouTube, or Spotify. Thanks for nice reviews on Apple. They help me feed my kids, not as well as I feed the kids from the money from the Patreons. There are Freemasons. They pay £3.99 a month. They're not getting the annoying fucking adverts that you're going to get in a minute. They're also getting an extra one of these every week, plus even more than that, because they're getting all the live shows we're doing on tour at the moment, filmed in 4K to watch back. There's also the Illuminati top tier patrons. They pay a little bit more, but they get a free hat on their heads. They get first access to all the tickets to all the nice stuff, and they've got 2 group chats. One's that are about fitness, and I'm in shape. Bow. Big shout out to Eugene, runs our Twitter account, maybe said by God, and a big wink and a kiss. Mwah. To the ladies and gay folk who listen, who I can confirm are the most gorgeous and sexy ladies and gay folk in the country. But I'm here, as always, with Jake Farrell.
Always difficult to predict how the second record of the day. We haven't done 2 in a day. Oh, you're taking your Invisalign out on the podcast. Great.
Yeah, sorry. I get a bit lispy.
Right.
Welcome to Screen Rock Podcast.
Always difficult to predict how it's going to go. We just had
Yep.
a ban me each.
Ban move.
And I feel like it's pepped us up. It's put a bit of pep in my step. How's your step feeling?
My mate, so I've got a small supermarket, a little bit of high street chat. I've got a small oriental supermarket at the end of my street. God, I'm really doxing myself there, actually. That's bad. Anyway, my pal, who I mentioned in the last episode, lives in the shed.
Yes.
He lived with me before.
Right.
And
Did you let him live in the house, or did he?
Yeah. No, he was inside.
Right.
He was inside livestock for us. He wasn't outdoor livestock. And he basically this Asian supermarket, it's Oriental supermarket at the end of my street.
Sure.
Does like banh mi and a couple of other things, like hot food basically.
Oh right,
the
nice.
Lady who runs it, she's got like a little kitchen out the back, and she'll
wow.
make stuff throughout the
This
day.
is worrying. This is an eating with Todd candidate. You could see him.
No,
bowling around
I'm
there.
never outing her to that fucking pig. I'm not having her come in and lovely banh mi. Can I roly poly into the banh mi? No, we're not having that. But she basically, and it's like it's sort of low key. You sort of have to have her number. You can give her a text, be like, could I grab a banh mi in a couple of...
Wow.
Yeah.
How much notice do you have to give her?
Like 20 minutes.
Wow.
'Cause she's running the shop on her own. So
So
she has
she's
to
got-
just nip back and chop up some bits and bobs.
This is amazing.
Yeah, sit. It's really good, man. It's really good. But so my mate, when he was staying with us, in one of his other fucking nervous breakdowns, one of the other pits in his shithole life, he
Easy, brother.
pigs and troughs in it, and it's a lot of troughs for this guy.
It's pigs and troughs.
But I was like, you should go get one of these sandwiches. And I had to explain to him he'd never had a banh mi before. And he was looking at me, he was like, all right, yeah, oh sweet. Sent him around to get one. And then we had
Oh, so you were lording it over him then, because he was living in your house. So you were dispatching him to go and get your banh mi.
No, I wasn't, mate. I was just like, this would be a nice thing for your lunch, mate.
Run down the shop, get us a banh mi.
It was like he couldn't believe it. He was like, wow. He just like, wow. You can just go to a shop and she'll make me a fucking sandwich. And he'd never had a banh mi before. And then later on that night, we were with a few pals of ours, and he was telling people about it. But I'd obviously said the word banh mi to him.
Yeah.
And obviously the owner of the supermarket had said the word banh mi to him.
Sure.
And that was, you know how memory works? Most of the time you don't actually remember the thing. You remember the last time you remembered the thing. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's how memory works. Basically, my pal, he was trying to tell people that he'd had a banh mi.
Right.
But the last time he'd heard the word banh mi was in this woman's voice. And I think she's from Thailand.
Okay.
He couldn't say banh mi without doing an accent. Oh, mate, it was fucking quality. Jacob's, there's a shop near his house. You get your sandwich, right? I went to it. I got banh mi, and it was fucking delicious. Oh, mate, honestly, next time you're hungry, you have to get banh mi. It's so fucking good. I don't know if it's Vietnamese or Thai, but just go somewhere and ask for banh mi. He literally couldn't. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, what? I was like, banh mi. He's like, banh mi. I was like, you can't keep doing it. You can't say banh mi without doing that. Banh mi. You like banh mi?
It's like when, like people get kicked in the head by the horse and they wake up speaking Welsh or whatever. It's like that. It's like he's been possessed by a little Thai lady.
Oh, but he's got quite a sort of gruff, Steven-ish
Yeah.
accent. Oh, mate, it's fucking delicious. I had a banh mi. Oh, we never planned this.
Oh my God, I know that that's going to happen to me now. I'm going to get home to Emma and she'll be like, what do you have for lunch? I'll be like, banh mi.
Quite difficult. There's certain places where
Yeah. The comfort of your own home, I think, is just about okay.
This is it. Next time
trying to convince people that's all right, but going, no, it's memory. That's how memory works. You remember the last thing that you said, and then that's what you say.
I mean, I had some saltfish and ackee the other week, or should I say no? The little bit of Islands in the Stream. That's one of my kids' favourite songs.
Oh, what a tune.
Yeah, my kid. I don't know how. Kids will just pick certain things that are here in the car or on the radio or whatever, and they'll be like, that's... And Islands in the Stream's a big one.
They like that.
Love that.
So funny.
The other one they love, God, this is a fucking accent-heavy intro. They like Cheerleader.
Oh, I think that I found myself. Yeah. Wow, I've not thought about that song in years.
So, do you know what happened? This is fucking mad. It was like a couple of years ago. I was taking my daughter to gymnastics.
Right.
And my daughter's at an age where they're young enough that you can't just drop them off and fuck off. You have to sit and watch, right? And
Mr. Hawley, you can't just keep dropping them off and fucking off.
Well, I remember that's what clubs were like when I was young. Obviously, she's a lot younger. Anyway, one of the other parents' phones went off. And I think it was like a little Polish lady, but she had Cheerleader as her ringtone. And like my daughter was just like, "What was that?
What is that?"
On the way home, she was like, "What was that song, Daddy?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? What song?" And I was like, "Oh, the woman's phone." And I put Cheerleader on Spotify. She was like, "That is," and my daughter was like, and fucking bobbing along.
This is a hit.
Yeah, I guess it was a really big song.
Yeah.
So we listened to that all the time, and I think the geezer's Jamaican. He's called Omi, I think, or Omi.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think he is of West Indian extraction. I can have a look.
Could be African.
Keep going.
Anyway, let's not fact check anything. No one's racist. But basically,
not here.
He sings in sort of it's a kind of patois accent, isn't it?
I know it, brother.
Do you know the first line of the song?
I can't remember now. No.
When I need motivation, my one solution is my queen, 'cause she stays strong.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, we listened to it loads. I always have it on. And then one day my daughter said to me, she goes, "Dad," I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Who's motivation?" But she did it with a bit of a, she was like, "Motivation." She's like, "Who is motivation?"
She's on one of them auntie ones.
She thought it was like a two like
that's class.
Moti and Invasion.
Yeah. Who's Mr. Motivation? Yeah, that's fucking amazing. So does she sing it in the accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
kind
class.
of motivation. Yeah.
Both songs, actually, you've mentioned, now you come to think of it, they do have like a kind of sing-songy, childlike quality to both of those songs.
Yeah.
I can't believe that we're lumping in the 2013 hit Cheerleader with one of the greatest pop songs ever written. But they do have that feel, that vibe to them. I can see why the kids are into them.
Yeah.
You just have to be careful that she's not doing the kind of West Indian accent at school, I guess.
Yeah.
Who taught you how to do that? Oh, my dad. He does it in the car all the time.
Well, I mean, there's a bit of fucking...
Okay.
Keep this. There's a bit of fucking bother at our school. So my daughter's at school. It's an inner London school, but I have to say it's fucking white.
Right.
Pretty fucking white. I don't know if I should. But
I think this is going to be a cut, isn't it?
Yeah. Shall I just?
Yeah. No,
yeah. Patreon. We'll talk about it on Patreon. Anyway, how are you? What have you been up to? God, that is the first time I've ever stepped away from
a story.
I don't think I've ever stepped away before.
No, you have talked about literally taking crack before.
Yeah,
so
this anecdote is about race tensions around children.
Then let's not tell it. Why did you have to even think about it?
It's not even race tensions. It's like apparently one girl said something.
No.
There's a way. But apparently one girl said something to another girl. I am just saying it. Apparently one girl said something to another girl, and apparently it was like, whoa, I think that might be racist.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like kids say fucking crazy shit.
Kids do say the craziest things.
I mean, my daughter thinks there's a woman called Motivation, right? So it's like, I don't know about that. And anyway, so basically, it was reported to one of the parents. It was like, your kid said something to another kid, and it was fucking racist. You know, keep an eye on it.
Yeah,
and obviously the mum is like, oh God, like that is
that's horrendous.
And she's, but it's also like, it's obviously a white kid that's apparently said the racist thing,
right?
But her family have got she's got mixed race cousins, so and basically I'm quite pally with the mum,
right?
And the mum was like, I cannot believe she's and bless her, the mum was really upset. So the mum like sort of confided in me and was like, I don't think my kid said it. And I was like, I know your kid a lot. I know her well.
And I'm pretty sure she's racist.
But, no, but I was like, I can't imagine her saying that. I don't think she said it. So she was like, I don't think my kid fucking said it.
Right.
She goes to the school and she was like, my kid isn't a racist. My kid didn't say that. Who fucking said that my kid said it? And it's
Right.
like, well, the kid who was apparently had it said to them.
Right.
And she was like, I want to have a fucking meeting. She called like a meeting,
Wow.
like the other parents of the...
Yeah, I am pretty sure you shouldn't have told this. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but then there's this whole... They were like... She basically said, she was like, I spoke to Jacob Hawley.
Oh my God.
She was like, I spoke to Lewis' dad, and he reckons I should talk to you
Okay,
guys.
she definitely said it. She definitely said it.
But this is the
Yeah,
problem. Now I'm like, I should have just been like, I don't know, leave it.
Why are you sticking your beak into
But
stuff like
no,
this?
I'm fucking... She's heard that I've got a list of my favourite, but now it's like I'm the fucking racist sympathiser.
You're right.
I'm on that side now.
If I was her, knowing what I can imagine the other parents in the school are like, if my child had been brought been brought in under accidentally saying a racist word, the last person I'm going, do you know who agrees with me?
But
the geezer with his shirt off, covered in tattoos.
This is the problem. This is the problem, is that I'm at the school gates in a fucking Stone Island, pink sunglasses,
moaning about the high street.
And it's like, oh, what? That guy says that your kid's not racist.
That's like...
And it's like they probably already think I'm fucking weird.
Yeah. No, officer.
We're a lot younger than the other parents.
How dare you suggest I'm a Nazi? Here, Mr. Goering will tell you why I'm not. Jesus Christ. Fuck me. She needs her fucking head check in, mate. They're the last person I'd appeal to.
Oh, Dorothy.
I've brought with me as my special counsellor, Mr. Jacob Hawley. Watch out. Be lucky. Now, look, she never said it. I don't know that.
He's waked himself awake today.
He's awake. I was dreaming about Bonnie Blue last night, not in the way you think.
Week's over and he's ready to come and say who is and who isn't racist.
As someone who recently went through Slur Week, let me tell you.
He's just been let out of a police station for getting his cock out at his ex's house and a BP garage. Have that, fossil fuel. Anyway, let's start an episode. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a much requested bit of rot. This is one of the most rotten pieces of fucking...
rotten.
Yeah, this is weird. We are, this week, talking about the Offal Master. It is, of course, the Liver King. Oi, get on this.
Finally, I will.
The Liver King.
We've been circling him for a while.
The Liver King is a sort of walking testicle of a man. This is, and there's so much to get into. The bodybuilding aspect, the carnivore lifestyle aspect, it's healthier to just live like a caveman used to live aspect. He's been uncovered as a fraud, $11,000 a month on steroid use. He is now apparently on crystal meth. He was charged with terrorism.
Wow. This is a big Venn diagram. Not many people fit into the middle of this circle, do they?
I don't think any of those things have done as much damage to the Liver King as the internet has done to him.
Yes.
I think everything he's doing, he doesn't actually want to be a caveman. He doesn't actually want to be that hench. He doesn't really care about eating testicles, and I don't doubt there's a cheeky Domino's when the camera's not rolling every now and then.
Could be describing yourself the way this is going. He doesn't want to eat testicles.
there's some crossovers that frighten me, I have to be honest with you. But I think everything he's doing is to try and catch the algorithm. It's like that. Sometimes the internet finds a freak. Sometimes a freak finds the internet.
Ding.
And that's what's happened here. This is a freak who has gone, like, how can I get notoriety? I'm a bit like this. Let's go more like this. I am just talking about myself.
But he's seen the dark heart of the internet. Do you know what I mean? Is it that Indiana Jones film or something where there's like a thing, and if you look at it, it's too scary to behold, and your skin like melts off your face or whatever. Like, he has gone so far into the internet, it's difficult to see where the man ends and the internet begins. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all he can't exist without the internet. Every single fibre of his being. There is no out of the internet, and not that it's just all content. It's all a thing. Yeah. It is a really, I mean, like, it's really terrifying to see where it's gone. Really.
Yeah, I mean, this is like. You have to look at the man. You have to see this guy. You have to see this guy. And it's
there's nothing better than saying to one of your bros, sorry, can you just stop what you're doing? You have to see this guy.
You have to look at this man.
Yeah, right.
To everyone listening on devices now, please, if you're on Spotify, use the video feature to look at this man. Use YouTube to look at this man.
Yeah. Unks is crackers.
But how has he ended up looking like that? It's as I say, yes, he's taking steroids. Yes, he's eating testicles and liver and all the and offal. It's what's he called it? Tail to nose.
Nose to tail.
Nose to
That's
tail.
a pretty thing that they say that in gastropubs. Do you know what I mean? That's
pretty
normal.
Yeah. That's the plimsoll.
Yeah.
But that's it's like, and yes, he's saying he wants to fight Joe Rogan. But he just wants you to look at him. That's what he wants. Yeah. And it's like, how do you get people to look at you? You can be beautiful.
Yeah.
But there'll always be someone more beautiful.
That's true.
You could be funny. There'll always be someone funnier.
Yeah, Kevin Bridges is out there, yeah.
You could be entertaining. There'll always be...
Michael Barrymore's out there, yeah.
If the race is to be the biggest visual freak, this guy's winning. This guy, you have to look at this guy. Like, it's fucked. It is fucked. It reminds me of? So there is, I can't remember what they're called now. There's like an Olympics where they're allowed to drug themselves.
Yeah, it feels like one of those things that's never going to happen. I feel like
it's happening now. It's on.
It is happening.
It's on. I can't remember what it's called. It's called like the Limitless Games or
something
like that, where they are just like big fucking freak people, and they're just allowed to do whatever they want, and that's what you'll look like.
Right.
Like it's so fucking frightening, and as is the case, I mean, this is maybe the henchest guy I've seen in my life, maybe.
But it's just like weird, kind of.
I feel so sorry for him.
Yeah, it is a nominative determinism thing. He looks like a liver.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He looks like a.
Yeah, you are what you eat. You're a liver. You're a testicle. You are a bull's testicle.
Yeah, you are a testicle that a doctor is having to have a look at. Something is going on.
And it's like as I was saying that at the top, I was like, this is kind of me. I mean, one thing I will address is that I obviously had a hair transplant that was given to me for this podcast.
Yeah.
And, faced with the reality of it, and the whole thing was documented on our Patreon if you want to watch that, if that's of any interest. But, like, when I was faced with the reality of not just the insane procedure, and it is insane.
It's crackers.
I think I would recommend it if you really want it. I would really recommend Dents, the stuff that I'm using now, was using before, finasteride and minoxidil, goes in, you spray it on, no side effects, and it just stops your hair fall. I'd really recommend that. I don't know if it's a normal or correct thing to do to a human to pull thousands of hair follicles out the back of their head and put them in the front. But then I faced with it, I was like, I don't ever want to do that. Do I really care that much about a receding hairline? Maybe not. The money isn't amazing. I got paid a bit, but it wasn't loads. I think the reason I did it was for the internet. Was for to be a spectacle.
Yeah, right.
People do be doing mad shit for themselves for fucking the eye. Okay, more school chat. And again, probably shouldn't.
Okay.
I was at a kid's birthday party last weekend, and I was already having nearly every fucking weekend in my life is taking my kids to another kid's birthday party.
They do like to do that. The kids.
And I will say one thing. This is a little observation I've been
ruminating on.
You voted Remain, did you?
Yes, I did.
Romaniac.
I was a Romaniac, yeah.
I did. We left.
Right, we're out. Brexit means Brexit.
It does. And there's less of the old peons, the old Europeans coming in. there's a lot of fucking European parents at my daughter's school.
Yep.
Not Eastern European.
Right.
Not the downtrodden. No.
Right.
Not the people that people are often racist against.
Yeah.
Be that the Romanians or the Poles or anything like that.
Eastern Europeans do get a difficult time in this country.
That's correct.
From the
I've
reform.
never had any every Pole's a goal for me.
Yep.
A goal for friendship.
A goal for friendship, yeah.
Every Pole's
Good
a goal.
save. Good save.
Every Pole's
Yeah.
a goal.
Don't think they noticed it.
There are. We're talking. We're talking Northern Europe. We're talking moneyed Europe. We're talking the old Portuguesers. We're talking Spanish. We're talking French. We're talking Germans.
Holiday Europe.
Holiday Europe.
Yeah.
There's a lot of holiday European parents. Do you know what fucking does my Swede with European people?
Go on. I feel like you're about to tell me.
They can't queue. And they have no sense of personal space. And it fucking kills me. How could a German woman just stand like that?
That close to you?
It's, mate.
Yeah.
And like, touch you.
Yeah.
Touch you.
Yeah.
Yeah? And it's like, and you sort of give the look of like, oh,
Yeah.
you're touching me.
You're touching me.
And then it's like, yeah? It's like, yeah, you're, I was stood. And now you're stood.
Yeah. I was here, man.
I was here.
Yeah.
I've been here for a while.
I've been here for a while.
I've been here since I was fucking born, actually. And now you're here.
And that's common
and
across
you're
them, is it?
touching me. And like, so I find, and the fucking queuing, the inability to queue. And it's
what
like.
are you queuing for at a school?
Well, a party. I'll tell you in a moment.
Right, okay.
But like airport queues, it fucking kills me. You know I'm in front of you in the queue.
Sure.
I know I'm in front of you in the queue.
Right.
You're not getting served before me because I'm in front of you in the queue. Stop doing that fucking creeping thing where you're just coming down my flank. Do you know what I mean? What's that?
Your flank.
No, but like.
What, you a racehorse?
No, but it is. It's like it's in your peripherals.
You get startled.
You'll see the German there. You'll see the Frenchman there. You'll see the Spanish man there.
Right.
And you're going. Obviously, I'm here.
And this is common across, because I don't think culturally French, German, Portuguese is not the same. But you're saying there's a cross.
None of them can queue.
Okay.
None of them can respect personal space. And what I've realised is it's genetic because their kids can't fucking do it either.
Right.
Yeah?
And so you're at a birthday party.
I'm at the birthday party. My daughter wants to get a face paint. My daughter wants to be a unicorn.
Yeah.
She always wants to be a unicorn.
Nice.
To the point where I'm actually driving her to Tring next week to take her to an alpaca farm where they're going to dress an alpaca like a unicorn for £70 so that we can pretend that the alpaca's a unicorn. My daughter's going to do the alpaca's hair, feed the alpaca something to eat. She's going to be gutted when it doesn't shit glitter because that's the thing all the cartoons do.
Oh, really?
The unicorn shit glitter.
Nice.
And my daughter is insistent we ask the unicorn, the alpaca, if it wants to come home with us.
Yes.
And that's going to be the difficult moment where I've spent 70 quid. Obviously, the alpaca can't come home and she's
No.
going to cry at the end of it.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
a nice day prior to
Other than that,
right?
it's going to be
But
great.
my daughter wants to get a face paint. And anyone who's done kids' birthday parties, yeah, the face paint is a fucker. Because fair enough, it does take them 10, 15 minutes. But as soon as all the kids see it, 10 kids want a face
wanna
paint.
go.
So... And you want to say if your kid's 10 spots back in the queue, it's like you're going to wait for 100 minutes. You're going to fuck the birthday party for a face paint you can't even see. It's on your face.
Yeah.
But you
You want to
wait
get it
for-
on someone else's face, ideally.
So right, yeah. Just get her to draw the picture. Just hold the picture, then you can see it.
Yeah.
Is it better?
How
to
does
be...
your 4-year-old daughter respond to that
Well,
logic?
she can't. She can't. She has to wait in the queue.
She's a
and
blithering
she's getting
idiot.
bored. She's getting fed up. She's going, how long is it going to be? And I'm like, I don't
I
fucking know.
fucking told ya.
This little cunt wants fucking Spider-Man. That's all lines. That's going to take out.
Wait there, darling. I've got to go over there and tell someone who's been racist or not.
It's a fucker already.
Right.
Yeah. It's even more of a fucker when little Carlos, the Spanish kid, or little Pierre, or little German name, please.
Florian.
Florian.
I've got a German
right?
friend called Florian.
Verts.
Yeah.
Shit, never going to come good. 2 week for the Premier League.
Yeah.
When they're pushing in,
Yes.
or when they're creeping.
They're creeping.
And my daughter sees them on her flank, and she's looking at me like, Daddy, what? She hasn't experienced Europe anymore.
Yeah.
She's a Brexit kid.
Yeah, right.
We were 5 years out by the time. She doesn't know why they're here.
No.
I don't know. I'm asking for papers. But we're at this birth. Anyway, to bring it back to Liverpool.
Sorry, and again, this is the guy this woman asked to adjudicate over whether her daughter was racist. The guy who's like, Europeans can't queue. Fuck them all.
Basically,
Yeah.
my daughter, like where she goes to school, it's like we live in one area and she goes to school in the much posher area.
Mm-hmm.
That's a deliberate. It's like walkable distance from our house, but it's like it's like different worlds. Like you
Right.
cross the road and it's like, whoa, okay, we're here. It's really nice
Okay.
in this part of North London. Our bit's a bit scummy, but whatever. And so it's often very like middle class, posh parents,
Sure.
posh kids. Florian's posh. You know, they're all posh European kids, whatever. Big houses. But then every now and then you get people like us, Stone Island, pink glasses, adjudicating on race wars.
Yeah.
And then every now and then you get another one who's kind of from outside of that little bubble of posh North London.
Yeah.
And you can tell. Basically, I'm at the kid's birthday the other day, and I have to like text my missus. I'd been like, I'll take the kids to his birthday party. You have a couple of hours rest, nap. She's pregnant. But I was like, you got to get here. There was a woman at the birthday party, and I'd never seen one before with a BBL.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen one in the wild either.
Now, I have to be careful of how I behave at these birthday parties because
Sure.
I'm getting aggy about the Spanish kids pushing
Yeah.
in the line.
Yeah.
I'm hungover.
Yeah.
I smell. I'm vaping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm already not putting my best foot forward,
No.
and the school know that I'm the one being like, no such thing as racism. Get the little girl claiming racism to take it all back. I'm already treading carefully,
Mhm.
so I can't take a photograph of this woman's ass. But fuck me, I wanted to.
Right.
Not because I was like fit.
No.
And I'm not saying
Something's
it was ugly.
going on.
As I said about the Liver King,
Exactly.
you have to see
You have to
this.
see this.
Wow.
I like stuff
It was
like that.
unreal.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it was crazy. I'd never seen one before.
No.
It is big.
It's big.
It's big.
It's big.
But there's an angle to it.
Sure. Okay.
There's an angle to
kind of like a
this.
shelf.
I could have put a Fanta on it.
Yeah. And I did.
I could have.
You could have rested
It
your
was
Fanta on there.
fucking great.
Right.
It was great.
And so you called your fiance 5 months pregnant. Hello, baby. You've woken me up. What's the matter? Is everything okay with
There's
the
a BBL at the fucking party.
You gotta get that.
Get your Birkenstocks on, darling, and
Do you
tie
know-
your hair up.
Do you know where my old timey camera is? You know, like the one with the big flash on it, like an old timey news reporter
Some
from the
kid having an
30s.
epileptic fit
Yeah.
because I've used it. But it's just like sometimes people do stuff to themselves, and you're like, I don't know if that looks good, but I'm fucking glad you've done it.
I completely agree. I like anything that is kind of physical in appearance or like your kind of clothing that makes me think, wow, something's going on there. I'm fascinated by that. Like because if you ever see someone wearing tracksuit bottoms and formal shoes,
I love it.
something's going on there.
Well, there's a few things that could be going on there.
Yeah.
It could be a paedophile.
Yes.
That's very paedophile. It
Yeah.
could also be a West African Uber driver.
Yeah, could be an unk. Yeah.
Senegalese unks don't mind some shiny
Patent
black leather
leather
shoes and some
feelers.
and some feelers. Yeah.
Yeah, something's going on.
You've either met and not never the two. The unks are definitely not pedos.
No.
And the pedos are not unks.
No.
These are white pedos.
The white pedos.
You've either found a white pedo or an unk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so that's the thing where you think something's going on there. Another one where you think something's going on there is when someone's wearing a wig. I love it when you can spot someone wearing a wig.
Fantastic. And it's a shame now because I don't know if you've seen. Do you know Landon Donovan?
Yeah.
Have you seen what he's got?
Yeah, but it's like it's kind of permanently.
Well, it's called a hair system, and I don't know if it's completely permanent.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, give it a couple of years, I'll have been paid to get one. If they were to sign up for the Patreon, I wouldn't have got a fucking glue stuck to my head.
This hair system is the best
me,
thing I've
me
ever
weeping
had.
about water slides because I can't go down one with my. But no,
got the hair
but
system.
they're. I know what you mean. They're like they look good. They do look quite good.
You probably couldn't tell with those.
No,
ones.
no way. But a proper old
A
fashioned.
proper toupee.
Oh, mate.
Something's going on.
There's an old guy down our road who's got one, and it is fucking insane. It's just jet black.
That's amazing.
And
best.
it's like this guy's like 70. Like it's
So good.
It looks like boot polish. It looks insane. It's like come on, man.
Yeah.
And that's it with Liver King. Come on,
man.
like I look like this because I eat liver. No, you don't.
I mean, the brass bollocks of the guy to be like, oh, by the way, I'm not on any gear.
Yeah.
Like the most obviously geared up man I've ever like. Not that I'm like a weightlifting or testosterone expert, but I remember I saw of like
You can always tell.
I saw a clip of the Joe Rogan episode where it kind of like this guy who's a bit of a weird, like kind of not weird, but I think his name's More Plates, More Dates or something like that. And he basically does like kind of investigations into whether people are kind of natural or whatever. And that was how it kind of broke on the Joe Rogan show. He started talking.
Oh, so Joe Rogan broke Liver King.
Well, I think they pulled up a picture of him and talked about it, and that led to that guy, someone leaking the information to the guy.
So they got receipts of what Liver King was spending on steroids.
Which is like
and this is when like Liver King.
But it's like all the energy that goes into that. It's like, yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about here? It's like the notion that we needed all these receipts or like these.
I know, yeah,
what?
yeah.
Who fucking cares? Obviously,
you need an invoice to guess if that guy's on gear.
Oh, thanks for making a 2-hour-long YouTube video telling me why this man that looks like a fucking burst vein is is on a bit of testosterone. You fucking joking?
But it's also what's quite funny. He was on $11,000 a year.
A month.
A month? No, sorry, a month. 11K a month of steroids.
That feels like a lot.
But steroids cost like fuck all.
Oh, really?
So it was growth hormone that he was doing
God.
the most of. It was this fucking insane. I mean, we should watch a clip quickly with it. Let's watch a little bit of.
Do you want to watch the clip of him threatening Rogan, or what do you want to do?
Remind me that first. I mean, that is.
Yeah, let's get on this.
Do you want to get on that? I mean, this guy's abdomen.
That looks so fake. Right, so this is in the kind of latter stages of Liver Kingness when he's been outed. It's all gone a bit crystal meth. It's all gone a bit. She's turned the Waynes against us.
He's got a bear head.
He's got a bear head on. If you're not again,
he's wearing
a
bear's head.
You have to see this man, and he's holding 2 gold guns.
Joe Rogan, I'm calling you out. My name's Liver King, man to man. I'm picking a fight with you. Yeah, I have 0 training in jiu-jitsu. You're a black belt. You should dismantle me. But I'm picking a fight with you. Your rules, whatever you want me to weigh, I'll weigh it. I weighed 190 this morning. I'll come to you whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready to go. I'm on a vibration plate, by the way. That's what I'm shaking off.
He's on a vibration plate.
I mean, it's a lot more of this, to be fair. He's now kind of swaying and dancing, holding up the golden guns. He looks like he's in a kind of like, I don't know, like he looks like he's in an escape room.
I don't know where he is. I don't know where he's filmed it. I don't know where
he's just kind of dancing along.
I don't know where we've got the golden guns.
I think that'll do it. Like,
do you want to know something funny?
Go on.
If you just bring up that video, I mean, you don't have to, but if it's difficult, don't like the image of him. Yeah. So you know he says at one point, I weigh 190.
Right.
He obviously means pounds.
Right. Kilo. He doesn't mean kilos.
No,
okay.
they always do pounds in America.
Right.
He weighs less than me.
No way.
190 pounds is 86 kilograms.
That's fucking amazing.
I'm 88.
Is he
Do you know
tiny?
why?
Is he like 5'5" or
He's
something?
5'6".
Is he actually?
This is the worst example of small man syndrome you are ever going to see in your fucking life. This guy's so insecure about his height that he's taken 11 grand's worth of steroids every month. He looks like a bollock.
Previously, who was it? It was Andrew Lawrence, the comedian that we said was the smallest man alive.
Yeah.
This guy's
be the smaller. This guy's smaller.
You could put this guy on the palm of your hand. He's so small.
He's fucking.
He's like a baguette of crisps that have been put in the oven.
So he did that threat. To Joe Rogan. Yeah.
But it's all got quite real, hasn't it?
Well, he did that one, and then there's another one he filmed, I think in his garage, where he's sort of crawling around on the floor a bit.
Never good.
And then he gets up and he's like, I really want to fight. I really want to have a fight. He then got done on terrorism charges for threatening Joe Rogan.
Wow.
Now, I think, and I can only assume, and I may well be wrong about this. We're not amazing at doing our research on this podcast.
That's fair to say.
You would assume, and this is the way the law works in the UK at least, for him to be arrested and charged with that, it must have been that Rogan dobbed him in. No?
Don't necessarily think it would need that person to bring charges, no.
If he's threatening... my point being, took this seriously?
Right.
Who looked at this guy?
Yeah.
I guess he is holding a gun, but,
To be
but
fair,
not really.
To be fair to the law
I
enforcement,
mean, but by
people, yeah.
American standards, he's not really holding a gun.
that's
They're
true,
all
true.
holding fucking guns.
Yeah, those are
Like,
decorative guns.
if
They're not real guns.
The 5'6" man with a bear on his head.
Yeah,
he's,
yeah,
he's,
yeah.
he's, I mean, he's talking about martial arts. He's literally saying, I don't really know
No.
judo or whatever the fuck they all do, but I'll give it a go. Like, if you're taking that seriously, if that is resulting in a charge in terrorism, he is threatening to fucking terrorize Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I should go to jail.
I mean, I've been saying that for months.
No. But for me saying I want to fight either Cycling Mikey or the Off Menu Boys.
Yeah, we said that, and we that is an open offer, by the way. That is a standing
Well, I don't know
offer.
if it can be.
What do you mean?
If that gets taken seriously enough for him to,
Well, I think he must have made threats apart from that because
they charged him 20 grand.
did they?
He had to pay 20 grand to walk free.
And it's like you say, when you see that, you don't ring the terrorism police. You ring the Screen Rot Boys and say, "We've got something for
Yeah,
you."
or the doctor.
Yeah, or the doctor.
That is called. That's not call the police. That's call the doctor.
Call the doctor.
If you're threatened, I'm sorry. All of these fucking free speech people, they're such pussies.
Right.
They are such fucking wet wipes. As if Joe Rogan, who fucking talks, I've been fighting every day. I've been training hard, man. I had a cold bath this morning. You're that tough, but you're scared of this guy.
Right. Like this is not like I guess you have like credible threats, right? I'd imagine that there are psychos ringing up and saying they're gonna kill the police, like gonna kill politicians all the time, right?
Yeah.
And they probably have to take them seriously, but you have to distinguish which are credible threats and which are some like 16-year-old in his bedroom with too much time on his head.
That is a 16-year-old in his bedroom with too much time. I mean, it's not. It's a 48-year-old man on methamphetamines. But it's the same vibe, really.
Yeah, it's the same vibe.
It is the same vibe, really. I mean, we can watch the next one. The next one, which is the YouTube one, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, this is kind of slightly earlier in the Liver King thing. And if we play from about here, so this is... Do you know who he's met?
I've seen this guy on clips before. What is he? Is he a comedian or is he just a podcaster or what does he do?
You don't know who he is?
No. Who is he?
If you pull out of here a second so it goes to like the full thing, and scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
His name is...
I've seen him on loads of clips.
Adam22.
Yeah.
You don't know what he is. Don't go on his page.
Okay.
He's a porn star.
Is it an OnlyFans thing?
He's a porn star.
Nice.
He's married to another porn star, this woman.
Right.
And their whole thing is they do a podcast
Yeah.
with like another porn star.
Right.
And then they just start fucking them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
On the podcast or separately?
Lena the Plug.
Right.
He's going out with a woman called Lena the Plug.
Yeah, okay.
And they'll just start like this.
Right.
And then just start nicking.
And wow.
They don't fuck Liver King. That's Liver King with his first erection in years on the bus to the podcast. I can't wait to meet Adam Tutu and Lena the Plug. Oh my God, I get to go on the fucking podcast. I get to go on the podcast where we get to make out. Oh yeah. They're like,
So
no.
were they
You're here for a bit of freak chat, then you fuck off. You don't get to have sex with my wife. I'll be cucked by anyone on earth, but not you,
Not you.
smelly
You're
bastard.
the smallest man alive. Constantine Kissing's turning up after this. He's going to have a go. So were they porn actors before podcasters or
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about this a lot over the 2 years of doing this, but like there is just no real boundaries. Like everything is everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no like the notion that could have been a thing when we were growing up. That you could be like a pop cultural person.
They got kids together.
Wow.
And she, like, they both sleep with other people. She sleeps with other men.
Right.
There was a thing. I mean, this is fucking.
They've got 879,000 subscribers. This is a huge podcast then.
And this isn't even their main podcast.
Okay.
Because the main one obviously isn't on YouTube because they're shagging people. I can't remember what it's called. I don't know what the main one. But I think I actually remember it was summer 2023
Mm-hmm.
because I was on my way to a stag do in Dublin, and like on the sort of stag do group chat, I remember I was like walking from the train station to the hotel to meet all the lads, and they were all like one. The most online of our mates, and probably the most porn brain of our mates, was like, Adam 22 has decided that Lena the Plug is allowed to sleep with a black guy. And it's like, what?
That's a kill yourself sentence.
And this was like an event. It was like, yeah, he sort of chose which guy it was going to be. And it was another porn star.
And your friend is reporting this to you as like it's like JFK being shot.
Yeah, this guy is a then 32-year-old biochemist who has a PhD and is genuinely working on curing cancer.
I need an asteroid to destroy the Earth.
This guy is genuinely. You know how people are like, one day we'll beat cancer. One day,
it's in that guy's hands, is it?
It's in that guy's hands.
Fucking great.
He's not working on it.
I'm going to go buy some cigarettes after this.
He's watching videos of Jason Love choosing Adam 22 choosing which black guy.
And so he like what is it? So you kind of describe it to me in more detail. So he's like got news fresh off the wires.
Basically, he's like, yeah, lads, get on this. Adam 22 has chosen which black guy is going to sleep with his wife, and someone's like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's Jason Love, and then just sends the link. And
to the porno. Or to the news article.
I think it was. I think it's like, yeah,
Post.
this is her getting shagged by, and this is like 12 in the afternoon.
Right.
Yeah.
And how does everyone respond to that?
The rest of us is pretty quiet about it, to be honest. I mean, to be fair, all the other lads were in their hotel rooms by then. They might have just been tugging away. They might have just been enjoying it.
Like
It's weird.
We've talked today about like physical things that are about someone where you go, something's going on there.
Yeah.
In terms of like things that you can write where you go, something's going on there.
Yeah.
Writing a porn, saying that there's been a porn announcement during a stag do.
But it's like before the stags even start. We're like all arriving. No. I think he just got off a flight. I think the scientist guy just
checking
got
his
off
phone.
A flight.
Oh God!
Yeah. Everyone else checking their watch.
How long was I in the air? I was in the air for an hour and a half.
He's just like pulling down to refresh Pornhub, being like, "It's here!"
Yeah, skipping over the email where he's been nominated for the Nobel Prize. Get that out of the way. Okay,
so this Adam 22 guy.
Right.
I mean, in this clip, they're eating testicles.
Okay,
they're in the middle. Not men's testicles.
I believe I ate a testicle at one point in my life, but it definitely wasn't cooked like this. Or it definitely wasn't raw like this.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. I mean, why would you want to eat a testicle cooked like raw? Is how to do the testicle.
Man, they filled me in.
The Liver King, so they've got a platter of meat, and it's testicles and offal.
And I'm like, oh boy, I'm getting a little bit more protein in this meal than I bargained for. All right, we're doing the testicle.
That's the testicle.
A bull's testicle. It's
That's
not your testicle. Okay.
It's not a human testicle. This is definitely a bull testicle. And here's the thing. I'm glad that you can see that you can do this, right? This is not the most delicious stuff in the world. You can
say that again.
You listen. You can make it delicious. Just for the record, Liver King Chef Lionel makes testicle ceviche for the liver boys.
Okay.
They love it.
Testicle ceviche for the liver boys.
I like to bring this out because, hey, listen, this is primal.
Right.
There's no maple syrup, no salt, no dressing, no nothing. You should know what it tastes like. And then if you want to go ahead and sweeten the pot a little bit, go ahead and do that.
Well, I would rather get through it raw than, I know what maple syrup tastes like,
Yeah.
I
bragging.
don't know what all this shit tastes like, so it's probably better for me to do it like this. I feel like this is doing something kind of freaky to my brain.
You know what? It lights people up. Almost everyone. So here's the thing. Here's what people don't realize is that we
Can I get a
evolved.
lighter, by the way?
We evolved with this kind of nourishment since the beginning of time.
Right.
So for millions of years, we've been eating nose-to-tail nutrition. We recently took this out of our diet.
Be sick.
Your DNA expects this kind of nourishment.
Right.
In your life, most people have never had raw liver, raw testicle, and we'll do the raw bone marrow here in a second.
Right.
Once you start
Raw
having this
bone marrow,
nourishment,
fuck me.
people's brains start lighting up. They start feeling different things. Again, you got to remember, we evolved with
Just
these
pause a
inputs.
bit.
Yeah.
Just look at Liver King.
Mm.
He's got a very long beard. He's got long, messy hair. He's naked.
Yeah.
Does he look to you like a man whose brain has lit up?
I think he might be the stupidest man I've ever heard talk, actually. And I'm the host of the Screen Rock podcast, and we listen to stupid people every single
And
week.
he's sat opposite someone whose whole thing is I get to choose who my wife's going to cheat on me with.
Yeah.
And he looks like the bigger freak.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard anyone. This is the remarkable thing about, like you say, the internet prizes.
My brain's lighting up because I've had some testicle. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like yeah, also like unbelievably stupid. Like the porno guys just like making a kind of throwaway comment, like, "Oh, I feel like the testicles making me do something funky with my brain," and he's like, yes, that's your brain lighting up." Like the way that we've always spoken about this is like all of this stuff is about eyeballs and attention.
Yeah,
and it really prizes a thing that makes you stop and go, wow, you don't see that every day. But that means then that you don't also need to be able to formulate a coherent sentence to be a famous person, right?
No.
You just want, your brain just wants to look at the way that he looks for a bit.
It doesn't really matter what he said.
Really
but this is the insane thing, is that people were following him. People were adopting a carnivore diet.
Yes.
Eating testicles.
He wasn't always just like, I mean, he was a bit of a freak, but it wasn't like, oh, he's a complete charlatan and a loser. It was more kind of Coach Carnivore Cam, like
people
lifestyle
on board, man.
stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
primal urges and all that kind of thing.
And I think the cuck guy is kind of being like, I'll give it a go.
Right.
Like, 'cause everyone is on that kind of thing of like, wow, what, I need to get more protein. I need to,
be more cavemanish.
I mean, the cuck. Oh God, we had a lot of cuck chat today, haven't we? It's been a lot of cuck chat.
Probably too much, I think.
Recorded. Yeah, I'm not into all that cuck stuff, and I think you have to be careful with any of that, because it's like a little bit of kink. You're not into the kink people, are you?
Am I not into the kink people? What do you mean?
You don't like kink stuff, do you?
No. I'm. Well, like I think I've come out as like anti-sex positive on this thing before. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. You can do what you like if you're a consenting.
But you're not into the kink.
Not for me, no. I'm a vanilla guy.
Do you know what? I've always, and this is the thing about that guy who he's like that Adam 22. We'll talk about Liver King as well, but like his whole thing is like, yeah, my wife wants to sleep with other people. It's like, does she? I don't know, man. Like, I think you are just performing this to create an OnlyFans empire. Like, I do. I think there are kinky women out there.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them might be a little bit mad. Well, no, that's not true. I think there are women who have like safe kinks and who are sex positive and know how to communicate that and do it in a way. But I think, especially when you're younger, and I think my mate, the scientist who's really into this shit, yeah, I think he gets excited by this stuff. Whereas I fucking... Not that I've been with loads of kinky people, and we'll do a quick bit of sex chat now, because we are men in our 30s.
Goodness
We've done a lot of it recently as well. When I was younger, I was, imagine finding a woman who's up for doing mad stuff. Then I could do mad stuff with the woman.
Sure.
We could all be mad, and it'll be great and kinky and blah, right? And I think you get a bit older and you're like, people kind of want that, but not really. And it's like time and a place, and it's also a bit like scary. When I was young, one of my pals was seeing a few girls, and do I want to... My pal had a kink.
Right.
And it was cutting and bleeding.
Wow. That's quite intense. Might be too intense for a comedy podcast. You never know.
I met him. We were playing it was when I was quite young. We were sort of auditioning for our band, and we needed a bassist, and this guy came, really good at the bass, and then we were sort of having a cigarette middle of this sort of band practice thing, and he was sitting a bit weird and couldn't sit with the bass. And I was like, "You all right?" And he's like, "Oh, I had sex last night. I was like, "Oh, what, you sore from sex?" He's like, "Well, I like some stuff." It lifted up his top, and it's just, he's bleeding a lot.
Fucking hell.
But that was he was kinky.
You were kinky.
That was his thing.
Why do you think? Why are things like this and people like this always in your life? Like it doesn't matter. There's no mathematical reason why this shouldn't happen to me. Do you know what I mean? Like but it's always happening to you, which I find fascinating. Not that I want it to happen to me or I'm judging you, but I just think it's like, do you think it's because it's like a kind of karmic, like souls recognizing souls?
Yeah.
Right.
Freaks recognize freaks.
Right,
Yeah. There's a world in which I meet the Liver King and we get on really well. There's a world in which if the Liver King grew up in Stevenage, I would know
You'd
him.
be mates.
Like there's a lot of this is like if he wasn't sort of famous and there was a Netflix documentary and we were talking about him like this, he'd be a character in one of my anecdotes.
Right.
I grew up with his gozy, you wouldn't believe it. He's eating fucking
He's eating a load of balls, right?
So my pal's thing is he was quite into the sort of cutting and stuff. And that's obviously a really difficult thing to communicate
I'll
When-
say, brother.
when you're dating.
Sure.
Do you know? You meet someone on an app.
Yeah.
You go home. You've had a few drinks. How do you say? Do you mind? And it would
Yes.
always be get me.
Get me right.
So you met this girl. I remember she was Canadian. She's Canadian. She was from Canada,
Canuck.
and she was a teacher.
Okay.
Bit older. We were in our 20s.
Sure. There's no way this ends well.
The thing is, I think with kink stuff, you dance with the devil.
Mm.
You wait for the song to stop.
Right.
And my mate, he'd had some stuff with the sort of cutting stuff. I remember once when we were younger, he'd do it at his parents' house.
Okay.
And he had a real fucker once where he'd got a girl home who was into this stuff and they were having a real good time doing all the stuff. And it was in his bedroom, in his parents' house. He woke up, the bed's a mess, there's blood
course.
everywhere.
Sure.
And he's like, fuck, I can't let my parents see this.
Mhm.
So they spend hours, cleaning, bagging stuff up. Obviously, you can't just put it in the washing machine.
Yeah, right.
He's like, and it's 11 in the morning on a Sunday. They've slept in. You can hear his parents moving around downstairs. He's like, fuck. Clean it all up. Clean the fucking everything, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
All just in the room. Don't leave the room. Don't let my parents see, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. We're clean. The bed looks normal. All the sheets and stuff are in a bag. We're going to hide the bag, go to a laundrette, clean it, bring it back. They'll never know. He opens his bedroom door. What had happened was in the middle of the night, he'd gone for a piss.
It's this trail of blood.
There's handprints on the wall. They must have been downstairs thinking he'd killed someone. Right.
That's the most Stevenage thing ever, to be like, Brian, I think you might have killed that girl up there, but I'm not going to say anything. We'll just see what he says when he comes down.
Let him wake up. Anyway,
There's bloody handprints on the wall again.
when you're into kink, you dance with the devil, you wait for the song to stop.
Right.
He met this woman and he was like, fucking hell, she's like kinkier than me. She's
Okay,
fun.
right. Oh, right.
She's fun, this old girl. She's up for anything.
Right.
I remember I was young at the time and I was like, fucking hell. And I said to him, I was like, I'd really like to do a twos up. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry, what?
A little three-way.
Are you mental?
If it, I was like,
Are you mentally well?
I was like, fuck, man. Do you think she'd be up for having a threesome
With
two
your
of us?
best mate?
Yeah. And he was like, I can ask her, but I reckon she'd be up for it.
What is
And I
this,
remember-
an American film?
And I remember there was a thing of like, he was like, I'll show her a picture of you and see if she's up for it. And I remember like once he texted me being like, she's up for it. Yeah, we can definitely do a twos up one day. I was like, fuck yeah. Right. And then like, I remember he went to see her again and I was like, did you speak to her? Twos up? Can we do it? And he was like, nah, man, it's I'm going to stop now. Basically, she liked to do a lot of stuff.
Yes.
She liked him to take a lot of drugs while they were doing it.
Okay.
So he'd get pretty...
So this woman's a teacher.
Yeah.
When's she doing her lesson planning?
And she also liked to dress him up in her clothes.
Okay.
And there's always the moment, I always think, I've never really done much kinky stuff in the bedroom, but I always think there must be a moment where you're like, this has crossed the line and I'm turned off now.
Yeah. You step outside of yourself for a
My
moment.
mate found his moment. She'd plugged him. She'd put a plug up his bum. Yeah, this is all true. She put a plug up his bum.
Like a butt plug, not like a,
A butt
plug for a... For
No. She'd not
for
plug
a
the fridge
fan.
into his arse, no. She'd put a butt plug up his arse.
Sure.
Yeah. And he was like, not my thing, but okay.
Yeah, okay.
She'd made him do a load of gear. It's my thing, but it's not. Yeah,
She's not
fine.
doing gear at the same
Fine.
time.
No. She just liked it when he did it. And then she liked him to wear her clothes.
Sure.
He had a purple velvet waistcoat on and a purple velvet top hat on.
This is fucking Albus Dumbledore.
And then what she did to him, do you know what snowballing is?
I don't know. Do I want to? Oh no, I think I do. There's in the film Clerks, the Kevin Smith film Clerks.
I
There's
haven't seen that.
there's a reference to snowballing. I think I know what it is, but I'd prefer you to say it. I think.
Okay. Well, he basically, his semen ends up in his own mouth. And he said there was just this moment, he sat on this teacher's bed and she kept calling him honey. That's like a Canadian thing.
Sure.
And he sat there, butt plug up his arse, top hat on, mouth full of his own mess. And he's like, no, I think this might have crossed the line.
Oh my
And the worst thing when you think about that,
His phone just ringing. Jacob, can I come out?
yeah, is she up for it? You know, like how after you've, with a lot of men, it's after you've done your bit, after you've climaxed. You
Yes.
sort of have what they call post-nut clarity.
Yes. It's a very different person, either side of those things.
How does that clarity hit when
Yeah,
you've got
for
a
sure.
mouthful of your own gunk and you've got something up your bum?
got a velvet
and you've
top
got a
hat.
top hat. You look like Bubbles the chimp. You've got a fucking tail.
It's like fucking. He's like gay Slash from Guns N' Roses. Fucking. You're knocking on the door dressed as Professor Quirrell.
Can I come in?
Troll in the dungeons.
Let's get back on to Liver King. We've gone astray. What an episode.
Fuck
Maybe
me.
not.
42 minutes. Oh my god. Should we watch the last clip?
Let's watch. This is kind of. I was going to start with this one, but this is his whole. This is and I want to let's stay on topic now. Finish Yeah, he's gone mad. He's steroided off his nut. He's the smallest man on the planet.
Tiny.
He's charged with terrorism because Joe Rogan can't take a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Mr. Free Speech can't
Who
let
amongst
someone
us?
threaten him while holding a gun. And now, this is the most ridiculous thing about him. It's the whole I just want to return to the earth and live like a caveman stuff. This is kind of a sort of mission statement video of.
When you realize that people are suffering and struggling and that there's a simple, elegant solution, a return to ancestral living, that's really what my purpose is now.
So in the video, he's working out, he's in the forest, he's throwing spears, he's eating a
Eating a
tomahawk
steak.
steak, he's
There's this really
barefoot
simple
on the
way of
grass.
living. It's ancestral living. It's the way that we've lived for millions of years. It's accessible.
What are
It's
you
something
talking
can
about, you
literally
moron?
do right now, today, and you can have an impact and change your life tomorrow. This is why my life's work is my mission, is my purpose. It's putting back in what the modern world left out.
And he was using this presumably to sell supplements, was he? Courses,
Yeah.
beef, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's the worst internet ever.
Click the link in my bio to learn how to live like a caveman. All these idiots with their processed foods and their antibiotics and their shoes on, they don't know, man. They don't know how to be strong. They don't know how to be properly healthy. Ignore the fact that I'm injecting myself with 11 grand's worth of steroids and growth hormones every month.
Yeah.
Focus on the fact that I'm lifting weights and I eat meat and I've got my feet on the floor and I live like a caveman, because for millions of years we lived like cavemen, and all these idiots who they're getting diseases, they're getting sick because they're not living like cavemen. If we just live like cavemen, we'd all be healthier
fine.
and we'd all be all right. Do you know the average age of a caveman? The average age that cavemen lived to?
Go on.
30. It's like that Coach Carnival. All you fucking idiots eating vegetables. That was him. He was like, I don't eat vegetables. I don't have processed foods.
Any
I
of
won't
this
eat a sausage.
garbage like
All this
broccoli.
garbage. You wonder why you're all getting sick? Well, I try to live like a caveman. What, dead at 30?
Yeah.
Dead at 30, unable to fucking read.
It is the worst, isn't it? It is and we've kind of seen the second act after the kind of standard issue grifter selling this fake idea of like a lifestyle that is complete bollocks. Then you have arrested for threatening to fight Joe
He's on
Rogan.
meth now.
Yeah, it's like
he's half blind because a resistance band snapped back and blinded him in one of his eyes.
again, he shouldn't be entrusted with resistance bands. He doesn't, bless him, he doesn't know what they are. He doesn't know why they're so stretchy.
No, he's a caveman.
Yeah, he's a caveman.
How's he supposed to be?
But it's one of those things. It's like we talked about last week with Maya and Hunter. It's like there's no one stupid enough to believe it's real. Like, now we've seen him go through this. The next person that comes along, the next grifter along a similar lines, why are there always rubes that are like, yeah, I'm going to do that, actually?
Yeah.
Like, you can't make it clear enough to these people. Like, it's always fake. It's so obviously fake.
And
but you still end up with 5 million followers on Instagram.
But you like to either like previous generations who wouldn't have seen this internet stuff coming, or to like outsiders who, civilizations who don't have access to social media and the internet. If you try to describe the privilege and entitlement of our generation, be like, right, there's these people, they've got every drug imaginable. They've got porn addicts trying to cure cancer. They've got everything. They've got comfortable lives. They've got air travel. They've got drugs to make them healthy when they're sick. The average age is raising every single year closer to 100. They live longer than anyone else have done. They live more comfortably than anyone else have done. But what do they want? Well, they want to be cavemen again. And that is actually the clever way to live. That's if you're an idiot, you're allowing your food to be processed for you and use it. Like with people like this, I want to be like, if you're going to do it, commit to the whole fucking thing. Stop wiping your ass.
Yeah.
Stop wiping your ass.
Stop wiping your ass.
Yeah, that's it, caveman. Don't wipe your ass.
Don't wipe your ass.
And also, do you know what? No more needles for injecting your steroids into you.
None.
And do you know what? You know that little metal device that you use to film yourself and communicate?
Yeah, throw that in the river.
That's to go.
That's to go.
That's to go.
Yeah.
You have to behave like a caveman.
No
you have
Instagram.
You have to scream at it
and
think it's a method of the devil.
Put this dildo up your ass.
Yeah.
Wear this top hat.
Yeah. You want to live like a proper chimp.
Yeah, we can
Get
do
the
that.
top hat on.
It's also just like the kind of...
That's the irony. Like I think he's maybe 6 months and like 20 videos away from being like, the healthiest way to live is to snowball yourself.
Yeah, 100%. And it's just like again, like the cavemen going, okay, so they're going back to living like us. And who's the man convincing them to do that? And it's like, well, it's the smallest man on earth.
The smallest, smelliest meth addict you've
on
seen.
earth.
Yeah.
And he can't speak because he's so stupid.
Yeah.
And he looks like a kind of an egg that's been dropped on a hot pavement. Like that's what he looks like.
And do people find him attractive? Is this someone that people look at this aesthetic and say, that looks good? No. He's the only man ever ugly enough to be invited onto Adam 22's podcast and not allowed to sleep with Adam's wife. That's how bad this guy looks. This is the only man who's ever been allowed in Adam 22's home who's not allowed to sleep with his wife.
Not had to go on Adam's missus. I don't know what else there is to say. What an episode. I mean, I don't say that necessarily as in like what an episode, as in like it was great, but like in terms of like things you have to see and you think, wow, something's going on there.
Yeah.
This episode is one of those
You gotta
things.
see it.
We're like a BBL. We're like people wearing formal shoes.
This is the over drugged mutated freak of the podcast. This is when the podcast has gone too far. There's been too much.
Yeah. We're about to get arrested on terrorism charges. Enjoy your kinks out there, everyone. Have a lovely snowball this week. We'll be back next week with another piece of deranged nonsense. Take care.
Up the road.